Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Zimbabwe get ready to host India in a three-match ODI series where Shikhar Dhawan will lead Team India in a squad that has some comebacks and also has some fringe players there. My name is Tanay Tiwari and today we are having a look at the top 5 things you must look out for in this ODI series. Now for Shikhar Dhawan, Zimbabwe won't be really his first rodeo as India's captain. He's done a fair bit of that in recent times. As recent as that West Indies ODI series where India clean swept the series in their favour. But there will also be spotlight around Shikhar Dhawan, the batter. He's taken very well to his exclusion from India's T20I setup, but in the ODIs, he's still the first choice opener alongside Rohit Sharma. The two of them pile on huge runs as an opening partnership, the second most successful for Team India in the history of ODI cricket. Come this series, Shikhar Dhawan would like to continue his form not only with the bat, but also with the captain's hat on his head. It's a comeback series for Washington Sundar and Deepak Chahar. The two of them have been out injured for a very long time. Deepak Chahar got a hamstring injury right before IPL 2022, has missed every game post that. Washington Sundar did start in IPL 2022 but got injured and has missed every competitive game post that, which means this becomes a very important series for the two of them. They have to regain rhythm, prove fitness, and it's also important because both Washington Sundar and Deepak Chahar haven't really had a lot of consistent runs in ODIs for Team India. This is their time to regain some rhythm, get those runs, get those wickets, perhaps throw in their hat for a selection in the T20 World Cup squad, but also keep themselves in fray in this ODI setup as well. There's an ODI World Cup next year. You'd like to start prepping, like to get it going right here in this series. With the amount of talent at the disposal of Team India, problem of plenty is as real a problem as it gets, especially in that top order. Now with Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul absent, there's still a problem of plenty in that opening slot because Shikhar Dhawan slots himself in one position of course. But who will be the second opener? India have a lot of these options. There's Ishan Kishan, who had a good stint with Team India in T20Is, but his runs lacked the impact. He's one of those players who'd like to go out there and prove that he can not only get those runs, but also create the kind of impact that only Ishan Kishan can. Then there's Ruturaj Gaikwad. Has had a topsy-turvy time, sometimes has had good performances, but they've not been consistent enough. Then there is Shubman Gill, the player of the series for India in that West Indies ODI series. He would be raring to go. He missed out on a century in that ODI series. He'd like to get it here. Then perhaps there's also Hooda Samson on the outside who can open. There are so many names in that top order. Will all of them get a chance? 3 ODIs. Which combination will Team India go with? All of that remains to be seen. Now to bring you up to speed with Zimbabwe's form, they've been in some roaring form lately. They've beaten Bangladesh in the white ball series at home in both ODIs and T20Is. Their first ever T20I series win against Bangladesh and their first ever ODI series win post 2013. Sikandar Raza, their man, was at the center of things. The leading run scorer in both ODIs and T20Is. Back-to-back centuries in ODIs in the 3 T20Is. In 2 of those games, he got half centuries. Zimbabwe are coming into this series with a lot of good confidence and they'd like to give India a tough fight at home. The Deepak Hooda stock within Indian cricket has only gone up and up and up this year. A great IPL, then in the international arena, every time he got an opportunity, he delivered with the bat. Now, the Indian captain, the team management are also using him with the ball, sometimes in the power play, as we saw in that series against the West Indies. Come Zimbabwe, Deepak Hooda would just like to continue with that momentum, continue getting those runs, continue chipping in with the overs every time the team needs it. Because he's been rewarded for his performances in that Asia Cup squad. There are also other honourable mentions. Hooda Samson is one of them. He'd like to get some runs, perhaps also stake claim to India's ODI wicketkeeper in this format. Then there's also Akshar Patel, who missed out of a place in that Asia Cup squad. He's one of the reserves. He'd also like to prove a point here in Zimbabwe. So then that's our list of the top 5 things to watch out for come the Zimbabwe versus India ODI series. Would you look out for something else as well? Would your list look different? Don't forget to share it with us. We're across all social media platforms and we'd love to hear from you.